Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 13 the show, and we've got some Atlanta Braves franchise coming your way right here. And we're going to be facing the Washington Nationals. I tell you what, a lot is going to be changing here, and I'm very excited for it because Brandon Beachy is back. Now, he ended up getting injured about a month ago. I think he hurt his wrist or something like that, and he was going to be out for 1 to 2 months. So luckily, it was on the earlier end of that. So by him coming back, getting healthy, I can change so much with my rotation. I shouldn't say like so much. It's not like it's going to blow your mind or anything like that, but this opens up a lot of possibilities for me. So, Oswalt, not been happy with him at all. Neither have I been with Tim Hudson lately. I mean, just go back and watch the last video. I mean, it got pretty nasty towards the end of the game. So, this goes ahead and gives me excuse to make Roy Oswalt somebody I am never, ever, ever, ever going to pitch with. Or I shouldn't say never, ever, ever, but less chance of me to go ahead and pitch with him. So this is probably going to make some people really angry, but I'm going to be moving Tim Hudson to the bullpen and make him my long reliever. So, yeah, I know it sounds weird, but honestly, I picked up Dallas Braden off of the free agency when Beachy got injured because I wanted to have another starter. And he's been just phenomenal. I mean, I love pitching with Dallas Braden. Even though he doesn't have that much speed, his pitch location and his stamina totally makes up for it. So as far as this team goes here with the way that I play, I wanted to keep Dallas Braden as a starter. And with Beachy coming back, I had to move somebody out, which is Hudson, unfortunately. But we'll see how this goes. We may have to make a switch back. This curveball, Hudson's going to hit it on the ground. It's going to be a double play. So not how I wanted to get the game started off. Honestly, I haven't been hitting too well at all for the very early part of the game. And that actually holds true here for a few innings. Spoiler alert. But Bryce Harper coming up to the plate here. And so far with Beachy, it's been great. I mean, I don't know what it is about coming off the DL or something like that, but man, he is well rested. His pitches are right where I want them to be. It's just been great. I'm really excited about how this game is going to go, and of course, pitching with him down the road. I really did end up missing this guy for some games. So, all right, with Beachy, I feel like I got to go ahead and like reintroduce him to you as if you've never seen him pitch for me before. So you can take a look here, 4-seam fastball. I like that being the main pitch because that's what I throw more than anything else. But he does have some good pitches that break, that can catch some swingers off or catch some hitters off guard, things like that. So, and he has some decent velocity. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like we're sitting here at like 81-mile-an-hour fastball or anything like that. So I'm going to throw this one high on Harper. Misses that one for strike 3. So already a couple strikeouts in this game here for Beachy, and hopefully more, of course, to come there as well. All right, so here we go with Freddie Freeman again up at the plate here in the top of the 4th. The 1-1 count, 2 outs. This one going in the left field, and that was an inside pitch too, so I was really behind on that one. I think it was because it was also inside. You have to swing a lot earlier. But anyway, so now that we've got him on first, McCann again at the plate. This is like deja vu, basically. But he's going to get a hold of this one. It was just right over the center of the plate. It is going deep, and it will obviously be a home run. Wow, did McCann crush that one. I was really disappointed after this that they didn't let me go ahead and take a look to see what distance we were looking at here for that one because he crushed that one. I don't think I've seen a home run go that far unless we're talking about like a home run derby. So, all right. It's going to make it 2-0 here. That might be all we need with the way that Beachy is pitching here in this game. All right, so moving forward here, top of 5, Andrelton Simmons now will get his first hit of the game. This one rolling in the center field. So with him on first, I don't know. I might try to go ahead and steal. Let's just take a look and see what happens, though. Definitely need to steal. I feel like in the last few games I haven't been able to get as many stolen bases as I would like. So that's, of course, hurting the team as a whole. And some of my players who are kind of leading in stolen bases. Well, they're not leading anymore. I mean, I think we're looking at 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in the National League race here for the most stolen bases in a season. So, or in this season, I should say. Not like ever. But all right, we've got Angelton Simmons at second now. Chris Johnson will get a chance with this one. Another one that's going deep into center field. Another home run for the Braves. That's going to make it 4-0. 2 innings, 2 home runs, 2 runs apiece. Kind of like that. So, Chris Johnson, felt like I haven't hit a home run with him in a while either. Kind of nice to be able to see that. So, Zimmerman, not happy at all. Really has been a rough couple innings for him. Have been able to get a few other hits too, but of course, for the sake of time, I don't show those. Because if it ends up just being like a single with 2 outs, next pitch is like an out or something, no big deal. All right, so momentum is going completely in our favor. We're really destroying Zimmerman's confidence. And when you go ahead and look at Beachy right here, maxed out on confidence. Seriously, I wish everybody would pitch like the way this guy's pitching here today. And I still haven't shown you guys all of his strikeouts either. That would take so much time. I mean, we're not talking about like he's on track to get 20 Ks or anything like that in this game, but still a tremendous performance for him so far. I am worried, of course, about his stamina, so I do have a couple pitchers going in the bullpen right now just in case things get out of hand. But who knows? Maybe he'll be able to go the full 9 innings. I'm going to try and throw this one inside here. I love it when that works. All right, so the Nationals, after that last inning, decide to go ahead and make a change. So Henry Rodriguez coming in now to pitch. So 4.22 ERA. All right, means we can do some damage on him. McCann already had a home run today. This one's going to get into right field, so he'll get a single here too. It's kind of nice to see McCann get a couple hits. Every time that I play as McCann, I seem to struggle. The computer, on the other hand, doesn't, but that's just because of the way that the defense, is set up. So Simmons hitting this one up the middle. Gosh, it is way too early in the morning. Angelton Simmons gets that hit. That'll move runners into first and second. Justin Upton now. We're about ready to hit the part of my lineup that can really do the most damage. Nope, double play. All right. That is not Justin Upton-esque. But I'm going to have to accept it and move on. I still got the lead here. Bottom of 6 now. This one getting past Freeman. It was one of those dives where it was out of desperation. So really no play over there at first, but Justin Upton decides to run it in, intimidate him. That's what it's all about. All right. Another relief pitcher here for the Nationals. Kind of wondering how many of these pitchers they're going to end up bringing into the game. So Simmons again up at the plate. This one, again, going into center field for him. So a couple hits now for Simmons. Potentially looking at another stolen base. All depends here on what we're going to be seeing with the duration of the delivery. If it's a quick one, I'm not going, but it actually seems all right. I didn't have to go. There I was, just taking a look to kind of see what would happen, and Simmons still gets on second anyway here. This time a base hit by Johnson. All right, so now Justin Upton again. Remember, I was telling you, this is where we start to see some damage. So on this pitch, a hanging curveball. Take that one into center field. It'll bounce off the warning track and to the wall. Simmons rounding third, heading home, and he will be safe. That was pretty close, too. I haven't seen really a close play like that for me in some time. I mean, there's been some that have been ridiculously early. Some, or most of them actually, well-timed, but that was pretty close, and I'm glad it went my way. 5-0 here. Hayward hitting that one also into center field. Going to go ahead and round third, come home. Johnson will be safe. No play at the plate. So Justin Upton on second. Jason Hayward over there at third. And it really is kind of sad with what's happened with Hayward, you know, breaking his jaw and being out for the season. So if you're a Braves fan, you still get a chance to watch Jason Hayward right here. All right, so after a fly over there, I think it was in right, Justin Upton advanced over to third, and then with that one from McCann, he comes home. 7-0 now. Beachy still going strong, not allowing any runs quite yet. That'd be really cool if in his first appearance back, he gets a complete game shutout. But not looking too hot here, giving up a couple hits like this. Now, there have been a number of hits, actually, for the Nationals. I mean, I don't want it to sound like he is gone ahead and allowed no hits whatsoever, but this one going on the ground, double, not going to do any good for the Nationals here, as they will be out. And that's kind of been the story of things so far. They get hits, but he's able to close out the inning without any problem. Again, Nationals, another reliever. So I got to change some things up, but honestly, when I've had those innings like I did here just a little bit ago, that's really going to wear on a reliever's stamina. I mean, their confidence decreases so much faster than a starting pitcher. So if you start off strong early, I mean, you could really carry through an entire inning. I've seen it happen against me, and of course, I've been able to do that a few times as well. Beachy Upton now on first. Now, he's like the speedster for my team. So here he goes. That was a strike I probably should have swung at, but he will be safe at second. I don't know. Maybe I'll risk stealing third here. But we've got Beachy up at the plate now. So, gosh, get over it, man. I stole a base. I was safe. Don't be that angry. Sure, if I wasn't supposed to go, that's a different story. All right, you could be somewhat frustrated, but you're not going to sit there and just throw a fit in front of thousands of people about somebody stealing a base and being safe. Just saying. All right, so Beachy laying down the bunt, getting him over to the third. Angelton Simmons hitting this one deep into center. Will allow me to tag up, come home. Another run here for the Braves. 8-0 here in the 8th inning. Beachy on a 1-1 count here. Going to throw this slider. Hangs a little high for me. That one is going to go off the wall into the glove of B.J. Upton. Another double here for the Nationals. All right, so kind of starting to get a little bit worried here. A few hits have ended up for extra bases for the Nationals here late in the game. Another one that hangs. Another one that goes to the wall. Not going to be able to make that grab here. Now, luckily, runner over at second only advances over to third, thinking that I was going to go ahead and make the catch. So, after a great night for Beachy, I feel like I have to go ahead and pull him now. It's a smart call. Don't want to go ahead and keep him in here for too long and then go ahead and, make him look bad. So, make it hurt his confidence, too, and also my confidence here on how this game is going to end up. So, honestly, a great game. This man deserves to be able to tip his hat to the crowd, even though it is the Nationals crowd. I mean, honestly, it's a great pitching performance. You'd hope that regardless of where he was playing, the fans would be able to respect a good pitching performance. But unfortunately, it's the real world, and that doesn't happen. All right, so Venture's coming in. Hopefully, he will be able to get a chance to finish this game. This one going into center field. B.J. Upton will make the catch. I'm going to make the throw home. And, man, did he think twice about that one. He would have been safe, too, since McCann got pulled that far off of home plate. Just to go ahead and stop the ball. All right. So, I'm going to try this one here. Drifts over the heart of the plate. Dang it, Ugla cannot hold onto it. Fumbles it and just bobbles it around. Can't make the throw over to first in time. Runners on first and third now. First run of the game here for the Nationals. 8-1 now. Venner's throwing this one low. That will get on over to Ugla, and he'll make the throw at first, but another run does come home. 8-2. All right, so here we are in the bottom of the ninth. Still have Ventures in. Just because he gave up a few hits, I'm going to go ahead and let that go. But this one, not going to be in time here by Angelton Simmons. A good effort on his part, though, to try and get that one out. All right, get that throw over to first. All right. So this one hit on the ground. Simmons to Ugla. Over to Freeman for the double play. All right, so that goes ahead and makes this ninth inning a lot easier for me. Harper really not having a great game at all. Struck out a couple times. Hit into a double play. And this is going to go ahead and end the game. So Beachy getting the win. Well-deserved, too, in his first start coming back from the disabled list. I love seeing that. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. again, I appreciate everything that you guys do for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, whatever it may be. So you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thanks again. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.